Hello, this is Lenora in another episode of Strange Horticulture. And this was at the end of the last day. It's 5 miles south of the tallest, but one it grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place, carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Go ahead and put that there. So if that's the path, and it wasn't in any of the F's, it's either got to be this one or this one. I'll try that right first. There's nothing there. And wood. I was able to strip away the swift snare vines and lifted the lid, but with more than a little trepidation, I will admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's sceptre, I awake." Solomon's sceptre. That's a plant, right? Okay. Oops. Also known as an alarming as a Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Mildly sweet-smelling small flowers that grow along the stem. Okay. Don't have it identified here, so because this one is and that one is. Okay. Sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. I'm gonna say this one. Nope. I don't think I have it. Take another look at the clue card. Maybe that will lead me to the plant I'm looking for. "5 miles south of the tallest, but one it grows in peace in the midday sun." Or is it this one? So it's either one of these. 5 miles south of the tallest one. The tallest one what? Tells me that Old Man Collins follow the water down towards the fork. Follow the water down towards the fork in the river. The heavens open up as I reach the fork, and I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I am soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed with 2 new plants today. Okay, so we got 2 new plants. And that destroyed that one, so... closer inspection. Light purple flowers that smell alluring. Dark purple flowers. Not that. Commonly stand many sweet-smelling flowers that grow along the stem. That just says dark purple. And this says many sweet-smelling. We'll try that one. Close that. Well, it's got to be that one or that one, so. Okay. That was working. Right. Got a new plant there. Okay. I have no clue on that. Where'd the other thing go? Okay, we tried this one, so we're gonna try this one. Why did I come here? I don't know why I came here. So I've tried these 2, these 3. That is just like totally makes sense for a hand-drawn map there. And you can line it up there. Calling the next customer, look through my notes and letters and see if they lead me anywhere interesting. Can I get a hint on the letters and stuff that aren't making sense? But I guess we're calling in a customer because I don't know. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. They say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem to bothered, but it's gotten them panicked down Foxfield Way. Well, that's a different letter. Gitmeyer Eye. Okay. That's... Gitmeyer. There's the stone circle. There's the River Kent. We will just do Kentmeyer. I descended into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmeyer is situated. On my way, I passed the Brockstone or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly, nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Okay. I still have no clue what that is, even. Verona Green. Well, it's getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that's used in several of the darker incantations. And it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Adra. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think through some more. The Maiden's Sorrow would help a lot. Maiden's Sorrow. Rubbing softly to the plant between finger and thumb is to help prevent the mind from wandering and providing a focused effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but the thorns along its stem are thought to lead to its name. I think it's this one. But before we do this, I've done these two. I'm gonna do D. That doesn't look right. There are more important things to do back at the shop, okay? Wanted to use up that while it was built up. I got one more of these that I can do today. I didn't want to do that one particularly. I wanted to do the ones that were labeled. Is this? It's like Oh, what was that one letter? Or this. 5 miles south of the tallest one, but it grows in the peace of the midday sun. Nope. That has nothing to do with that. 5 miles south is the tallest one, but it grows in peace in the midday sun. I just... The tallest what? You don't give me hints on the stuff that you've given me already. It's very interesting. Reuben Ward, it looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Ronan noticed something at the Swinside site that had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on the back. Or drawn on in black. I can't think of anywhere else around where you'd get slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting he saw something up at Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend the night out in the hills, I want someone to take some bright eye with me. Or eye bright. Okay. And it's probably going to tell me I need to solve one of the other things because I don't have it. Plant that grows south in the warmer climates where they call it loath after a long dead king to improve eyesight near the darkest places. Undermere eye. Okay. I looked this up. I ain't gonna lie about this. Undermere eye. So. So it points to that. From Undermere, I followed the bearing of the eye and end up in the small forest north of Kindle. The woods are thick with briar and brambles. Among the tangled undergrowth is a type of flowers flourishing. Oh. Oh. I just assumed that that was it. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Okay, this looks like the key. Okay. No. No. There's 1, 2, 3. No. Do that top one. There we go. Okay. The bottom one is a short and a long. I think that's it. It's actually kind of fun when you die. But that's the end of that day. So with that, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, give me a like and a subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.